Hello, my friends. How are you? Can you hear me fine? How have your Sunday been? Please let me know if you can hear me. Oh, I look like a mess. Oh my God. So, is anybody here? Can you hear me okay? Hi, Nina. Hi, Auntie. Welcome. It's so good to have you here. No, we just watched Wakanda Forever. I don't know if you've seen it, so I won't spoil anything. But I basically cried when it started, and I was bawling at the end. Hey, Francesca, welcome. So every time I cry, my face goes red and puffy, and oh my god! Hi, Kat, welcome. I'm happy you can hear me. So yeah, that movie is almost 3 hours long, but it was amazing from beginning to end. So, have you seen that one? Please let me know. Hey, Anonymous is cool. Oh, thank you. What a mess. But it was a good movie. We wanted to see it yesterday, but I was under a bit of time pressure because I'm a mod with Mary, and she began less than 2 hours when we wanted to see the movie. And since it is almost 3 hours long, well, no. So we decided to see it today, and David was like, "We can just make it. You will have 15 minutes." And I was like, "Okay, okay." And then we came to the end of the movie, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna be a mess when I come in there." Oh, Kat, you need to see it. Yeah. Well, we are Marvel crazy in this house, and I was devastated when Chad Boseman died because that meant no more Black Panther movies. But I guess we did get another one. So, without saying too much, I guess if people have seen the trailers, they know a bit about what's going to happen. So, what did you do this weekend? Let me know. Do you like Marvel or do you like DC? Some like both, some like none. It is a long movie, Andy. I can't remember the last time I've had a movie almost 3 hours long. I think the last one was Avatar or something. Maybe Lord of the Rings movies, which is forever ago. Oh, yeah, Francesca, that sounds interesting. So that means you're just diamond painting the entire day or something? I usually have that when David is working. I'm basically in here with my headphones in and listening to YouTube or to audiobooks. I'm on my last book in the series that I'm listening to right now. Oh, beading project, Cat. That sounds interesting. What colors are you working with? So, Angie, you don't like DC or Marvel? Well, Harry Potter is a good thing. You know, I love Harry Potter. Lord of the Rings. You know what? I loved The Hobbit. I loved reading The Hobbit. I blazed right through it. But The Lord of the Rings? Uh, okay, book one was okay. And book two, I never finished it. It was too boring. There's so much war, and I think I even fell asleep when we watched it in the movies. It is so bad, isn't it? Hey, Sheila, welcome. But I fell asleep. I was like, no, it's so boring. Anonymous, I watched Liam Neeson in The Marksman. If you haven't seen it, let me know. If you have seen it, let me know. Oh, The Marksman. Have I seen that one? I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen it. Ooh, cat. That is interesting. Black cat. I have a black cat with just a teeny tiny white right here. And then Um, Last week when I picked up Rosa, where she lives, there was a black cat running around with, a bigger splotch of white right here. So it was like, I call him Spuck like yours, Auntie. So yeah, I'm not sure that that cat's name is Spuck. Hey, Morgana, welcome. And Dawn, welcome. Oh, Nina, I'm sorry you've been beating a migraine. Yeah, well, I used to look at all the diamond painting companies and go like, I need to win 1 million or maybe two, and then I can buy everything. And yeah, it helps that I haven't bought yarn in forever because that is usually what my money went to. That was yarn. But now I have my own store, so I don't need to buy that much yarn anymore. Only if I need specific colors. So yeah. So Francesca and Dawn, how was your weekend? Yeah, I'm so glad you're all here. Bada! Welcome. Then you got a friend like me. I know, Berta. You're the best friend a girl can have. I'm so happy I met you, Berta. Do you know that? I think I've told you that many times by now. But you're an amazing friend, and people who treat you poorly don't deserve it. They deserve what they get. Just that. You had a good weekend, Dawn. Oh, I'm happy to hear it. Oh, Francesco, you had chores and time. Ooh, time with friends is always good. Sunday is cleaning day here, so that means that Dora has been running around the house, and David was out in the bathroom cleaning, and I've been, trying to do that just a little. You've been around just quiet? Yeah, Berta is busy, busy, busy. So, yeah. Yes, Nina. Then you can point people to say, I want that and that and that and that. And if I just get two of them, it is okay. Please go together, join the money and just give me everything. So yeah, how was my weekend? Well, we just watched Wakanda Forever, David and I, and before that we cleaned. And yesterday was just you know relaxing, really. Oh, you're working an astronomer, Don? Can't wait to get to that one. Uh, yes, Francesca, you should chat with Berta. Yes, Rosa is okay again. We were at it's kind of like Halloween, but in Denmark we have it in February, and it's called Fastelavn. It is where all the little children dress up. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you have seen her. She was a little princess, and then they come to this. Well, usually it's a wooden barrel, and it's decorated with black cats and stuff like that, and then they have something to smack it, kind of like a pinata, really. And then the first person who knocks out the bottom, so all the goodies fly out, becomes cat queen, and the person who knocks down the last piece of the barrel becomes cat king. But because Rosa is still so little, so the kids from 1 to 4 years old, they had a cardboard barrel, and then all the kids got a little bag of candy. And yeah, so my brother wrote me the day before and asked if I wanted to come with him and Rosa to that, and I was like, yeah, sure. And which was a good thing because my brother ended up keeping watch over the little children, so I was with Rosa, in queue to beat the barrel. And eventually she was all there when it began. She was happy and she was like, yay, this is fun. But because there were so many kids there, she just grew tired, and it's been a long day already, so she basically just hang on me, and we're like, you can hit it, auntie. So I basically just smacked it a little, trying not to smack it all up because I have more power than the little ones. But yeah, she was done. But other than that, she is okay. And she was happy that her auntie was there. She said so. You have the astronomer too, Francesca? It is so beautiful. I love it. I got it from Berta. That wonderful person. It is beautiful. Yeah, Dawn, do you post it on Instagram? She was cute, Nina. Yeah, exactly, Dawn. The logo from Francesca is amazing. You haven't seen it? This is her logo. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And she will open hopefully in by the end of February, I hope. You do, Dawn? Oh, that's good. It was fun, Kat, and it's so hard to explain when it's just in Denmark that we have this. Hey, Carol, welcome. How was your weekend? So yeah, that was fun. And then David is on vacation now, so we basically. Hey, Shay, welcome. How are you doing? So happy you're here. So yeah, David's on holiday, so we don't really have a lot of plans, except for going to visit his mom, see how bad it is. You know, yeah, that is a whole story of its own. But she's really not doing very well, and yeah. Oh, it's okay, Carol. I don't expect you to be here every week if you have things to do, right? Oh, Carol, I hope your back gets better really soon. So, oh well, we have Shay in here, so I might do a little, you know, tell you to go watch Shay later because she has a guest. Uh, I forgot her name again. Shay, please tell us who your guest is. I forgot it. I read it and it went out of my mind. It's something with a C. Cindy. I'm not sure I know who Cindy is just from the top of my head, but I will see the live and get to know her. So yeah, I hope you'll see Shay in a few hours. Yeah, Cindy with Diamond. Yeah, Diamond Painting Fanatics. Okay, I know it now. Yes. So yeah, I hope you'll see that one. And everybody's saying hello. But yeah, so that is basically what we'll be doing, I think, and then a lot of relaxing. Um, but we need to go out to his mom. She's deteriorating really fast right now. Um, the things that she could do just, I don't know, 14 days ago, she can't do today. I mean, you know, I think David's siblings had hoped, that she could stay in the house with lots of help from, uh, what is that called? It's not nurses, but they are educated to take care of old people. And they can do it in people's own home. So it's not a nursing home, but they can take care of you in your own home. Um, but as I hear it and see it, I don't know if that is even possible at this stage. Yes, thank you, Shay. Home health nurse. Yeah. Right now she's getting help, I think, 3 times a day. Yeah, domestic helper, that might be it too, Nina. But they come in the morning, they help her, to get dressed and, hygiene and to make breakfast, give her medicine. Then they come again, midday to make sure that she has some dinner. No, well, yeah. get something to eat and her medicine. And then David's brother, who's living with her, helps her with dinner. And, and he's there. And then they come again at night to make sure, that she gets her night medicine and goes to bed, basically. Get her ready for bed. So, yeah. And Berta is sharing all the links as usual. I'm so happy. Thank you, Berta. It is very hard, Francesca. Um, and the thing is, I've known David's mom for 20 years. So, I love her with my entire heart. I mean, she is my family. So it's so hard to see. I mean, it's been 8 years since we lost David's dad to cancer. He had pancreatic cancer. That is a hard word today. Words are hard, just as usual. Um, so yeah, it is hard to see a parent deteriorate that fast. I mean, at Christmas there was nothing, and then just a few days before New Year's, she had her first blood clot in the brain, and we thought, okay, everything is good. There's a little cognitive delaying after that, but everything was good. There would be no issues with her being at home. But then we guess she had another blood clot or maybe more. Yeah, and now it is basically like oh dear, what's the word? Dementia. Sorry, I just yeah, it's basically like fast onset dementia. She is, but she knows that she doesn't know stuff, that she's forgetting, and that is the hard stage, really, because I used to work in healthcare. I used to work with these elderly people with dementia, so I know. No, I have pain brain, Berta. That is a different thing. I just have pain brain. I mean, that looks like dementia and it feels like dementia sometimes, but it's just pain brain. Yeah. Um, but yeah, it is. but yeah, but I used to work with them, so it's tough to just look at it. And thank you for the prayers and stuff like that. You had that for your mom, Carol? Well, here it's free because we pay for healthcare and everything over taxes, but I know it is expensive other places. So yeah, it is hard, Angie. Yeah, and the thing is also, that David and his siblings, you can do, little messages in writing, but when you try to solve problems in writing, it explodes because you don't know how your text is received, and they don't know how we receive it, and yeah, it's been not so good. Yeah. Your mom died of pancreatic cancer, Francesca? I'm sorry. Oh, she lived with you in 2.5 years. Yeah. Cancer is a, yeah. I wish cancer had cancer and died. Really, yeah. Dawn, you have pain brain too? Well, I'm sorry. I know what it's like. Yeah. Both cancer and dementia is horrible. I mean, Morgana, you have diabetic brain. Short term memory stinks. Yeah, mine too. And then I forget words. It is, I don't know. Some days are worse than others. I can have a conversation about, everyday things, and words just poof, just as I'm about to say them, and I'm like, I know, I know what I want to say, but the word is just poof. Better, you should have got food. I have my coffee. Oh, the death was coffee. I've heard about that. But it's blueberry vanilla with coconut creamer. Not bad. I didn't I didn't know that you could have the death with but with taste. Thank you, Francesca. Nina, your niece calls it fart brain. Well, it might be in that age. Francesca, Death Wish coffee is really, really, really strong coffee, and it is supposed to keep you awake for like 100 hours or something. It's just what I've read about it. Yeah, yeah, it is tough having parents who die from illness, no matter what it is. And I can imagine, having them in your home and taking care of them is. I can't imagine. I mean, I took care of the old people in the home, so I was there, but they're not my family. But you know, I saw them every day, and they became, well, not family because it was professional, but I cared about them. I really, really cared about the ones that was in my care, and I cried when they died. I mean, I really, really cared about them, so I cry everything. I mean, I cry when people die in the movies. So how would I not die if people I know die? I mean, I'm a crier. Texting and chats are sometimes read out of context. Yeah, and you read into it, with your own emotions, and yeah, it is not a good thing. Carol, you need to try Death Wish. Exactly, everybody's drinking it. It's not the same because it's a brand of coffee that is Death Wish. It's kind of like we have Gevalia and stuff like that. So it is a brand of coffee. But we have in Denmark, we have when you make really, really, really strong coffee, it is midwife coffee because it could keep you awake through a night, when you work at the as a midwife. So it needs to be strong. They need to be awake. Angie, I think it's from America. I never heard of it before I heard Stephanie talk about it. And I was like, what coffee? Or was it Edward and Elizabeth that talked about? I don't know anymore. Black Rifle brand coffee. I don't know that one either. Oh, I'm so sorry, Carol. Yeah, losing your parents within so few months, it must have been horrible. I can't imagine. I like coffee. I don't drink it very much anymore because it's a bad habit. I don't drink it. But I have uh, one of these coffee makers that you put a capsule in and then it makes me coffee. I just keep forgetting that I have it. So, yeah. And I don't want to make an entire pot just for me because I don't drink that much coffee. And, you know, I have tried sometimes, and because I'm out of the habit of drinking coffee every day, if I get, let's say, 2 cups of coffee, my hands go shaking. Like, I can just see it. The caffeine works in my. It's crazy. Thank you, Beta. Hey, Stephanie. You just woke up? Well, I hope you had a good sleep then, Stephanie. Welcome. Hey, Sophie. You've been lurking. Well, lurk away. I love you, everybody in here. Have a good day, Sophie. Yeah. 2022 kind of sucked. It did for a lot of people. $60 for coffee? And I thought Danish coffee was expensive. Yikes. Okay, get a discount from Berta. Oh yeah. So how is everybody doing? What will you be doing this week? Stephanie, you was up until 4. Yeah, well, I'm usually up until around 3, and I get up at 10:30. So it's okay, Sophie. Maybe next time. I'll need to go check out some of your videos too. I think I've seen them all, but I need to see your lives. Does coffee not work on you, Sophie? Oh. Well, I found out when I drove to the pain clinic, I had 2 cups of coffee. It helped me come home because otherwise I would have had to, make a stop or two to not fall asleep. You know, it is twice as much caffeine per cup. Damn. Hey, Cynthia, wake and leg away. I need to try it one day. I would like to try the death wish. Coffee, coffee. Well, I hope it can help everybody who needs it. I need to try it one day. Dawn is asking, is anyone doing anything special for Valentine's Day? Yeah, maybe it's the ADHD, Sophie. Maybe. For the taste, have you? Oh, yeah, black coffee. Because I've begun to drink, and this is, up until I think a year or so ago, I just drank black coffee. In my mind, and this is just my mind, having milk in your coffee was because you didn't like the taste of coffee. And I've said that forever. But then I was visiting a friend, and she had the coffee maker that I have as well, the pot maker. And I have this latte macchiato that you need to try. There's caramel in it. And I was like, coffee with caramel? Interesting. But it has milk in it, and I don't like milk in my coffee. And it's like, just drink it. Okay, okay, I drink it. And I was like, ooh, this is good. So I had to buy them myself, and now I drink both latte macchiato and black coffee, and I like them both. And I can't say I don't like milk in my coffee anymore. Yeah, I checked. I have done, I think, 22 lives now. Yeah. Mhm. Francesca, your husband and I usually go out to eat the day before or after Valentine's to celebrate. Oh, yeah, I can imagine it's so expensive on Valentine's Day. But today is my favorite holiday, so can't think of Happy Lover Day yet. What is your holiday today, Berta? Carol, Happy is cooking a nice dinner at home and watching a movie. Oh, that is good. Andy has nothing planned. It's Tuesday and we're both working. Probably get delivery and do something next weekend. Today he's watching Super Bowl. Oh, yeah, that's today. I'm cheering at the TV. Yay! We don't really do that. We don't celebrate Valentine's Day or anything. Francesca, you love the taste of coffee but cannot drink it black. The cream just takes off the edge for me. For me, it is finding a coffee that isn't too bitter. Because if you have bitter coffee, I don't like it. I don't like bitter coffee. It has to have a round taste. And I have found, a few companies that doesn't have that bitter taste. Also because I like to grind the coffee myself. And I don't know why, but some of them are just so bitter. and I don't like that. Stephanie is asking Angie if they watch football in Canada. Hey, we watch it even here in Denmark. I usually watch it when the Patriot is in it, you know? I love the Patriots, but they don't play today in the Super Bowl, so I don't watch it. What will require a boyfriend? Wait, what did I miss? Wait, Dawn. Oh, well, Nina, you can still do something nice for yourself without a boyfriend, you know? Take yourself out and get something nice, and that is Valentine's Day. And Huggy. Happy Valentine's, everyone. See you next time, Sophie. Yeah, I'll go out with a friend. You can do that too. Anthony is here. Yay. Working and lurking. That is okay, Anthony. I am. Thank you, Anthony. I hope you're doing well as too. Doing well too. See, that's what I was trying to say. What? Auntie, if you put pink salt in coffee, it will take the edge off. Pink salt? Is that the Himalayan salts? Because that is the only pink salt I know of. You grind your own coffee too, Francesca? So is it regular coffee or organic coffee? I prefer organic coffee. Ooh, I need to see that one, Francesca. Sorry, Anthony, I didn't see that vlog. I need to see it. Nina, you drink Peter Larsen coffee, the brown one. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Peter Larsen coffee. No, I've been drinking the organic one for years because that is what my in-laws drink, and you know, I mostly made coffee for them, but it was so bitter, so I just refused to buy it. And eventually, Black Rifle has many different strengths. Yeah, well, most coffee does, right? But I haven't tried that one either. But my dad always get me candy every year, and I used to get my mom chocolates every Valentine's. Thing is, my mom was allergic to chocolate, and I'm not much into chocolate. Oh no! How did your dad not know that? Oh well. I hope you all have a wonderful Valentine's, no matter what you're doing or with whom you're doing it. Yeah, Himalayan salts. Well, right now my coffee is good. It has a hint of caramel in it, and it's pre-grinded. Sadly, because I can't find it non-grinded, but I love it. And Berta is sharing away just a teeny tiny bit. Huh. Well, maybe I need to try. Maybe I should just keep, a bit of Himalayan salt in my purse whenever I go to somebody and then have bitter coffee. I need to try that. Better. That is bad. If you give something to people just to be able to eat it yourself, oh, that is no, Carol. That is not smart. That is evil. Well, I know your dad isn't evil, Berta, but that is. Oh, thank you, Francesca. I'm happy you liked it. I forgot that it was so long. I mean, like, I felt like I was reading forever. Francesca, you like dark chocolate with coffee. I love coffee chocolate, but we don't have a good one anymore in Denmark. We had a company. Oh, what was the name of it? It was organic and it wasn't that expensive. And they had one with coffee and it was so good. And all of a sudden, almost all coffee chocolate disappeared from Denmark. Just poof, no coffee chocolate left anywhere. And I'm like, you took my chocolate. It's total tradition in our house. A plummy red wine? No, I don't know. But the coffee chocolate. Thank you, Angie. The funny thing about Hans Christian Andersen is that they have been rewritten into children's stories. But I like the originals, who aren't at all supposed to be for children. Well, back then they did read them for children because children knew how life was back then. But you can't read fairy tales like that for children today because, oh my god, I mean, I'm pretty sure that the parents would lynch me or something. But fairy tales isn't princesses and talking animals. He was writing fairy tales that would teach people a lesson. There is a morale to every one of his stories. Yeah. So yeah. Hey Rosie, welcome. But I've noticed that not very many people are listening to my fairy tales. And it's funny because just the last week, I haven't had that many watches at all. And I'm like, I wonder what happened. But it's okay. I mean, I just got a few new viewers. And I think because I was looking into them, I'm curious. I want to know who follows me. Um and I can't see them following any diamond painters. So I'm like, I wonder if they're here for the fairy tales, maybe. I don't know. But one of them has a lot of sports videos in her playlists. And the other one is almost clear. There's nothing there. Nina, you need to go into my channel and then click the bell, and then you can pick all, and then you would get the notifications. Yeah, chocolate with licorice is amazing. I actually think I would prefer licorice chocolate over coffee chocolate. Yeah, and they're very close. And I also like the chocolate with caramel in it. Yeah, but that's just me. Cal, you've been down a lot this week and you're totally behind. Well, that is okay. Hope to catch up with my video watching this week. I hope so too, but we just have the time we have. Oh, Kat, you're behind on watching all your favorites YouTube this week? Thank you, Kat. I appreciate it. Huh, that is weird, Nina. I can't explain it. Oh, you meant you like to drink coffee and dark red wine with dark chocolate. Hmm. Well, I can do the dark chocolate, but not red wine. No, no, I'm not really a wine drinker. In my mouth, it is bitter, and I don't like bitter. I mean, I don't like bitter coffee, so why would I like bitter wine? I mean, there's some red wines that has, the more fruity, sweet taste. We found a few that I like, but we don't really drink a lot anyway. It's okay, Rosie. Why haven't you been diamond painting, Rosie? Angie, you was working most of yesterday and will be catching up on your friends' videos today. Thank you. I need to watch your latest video. I haven't seen that one yet. Oh yeah, Dawn. Sorry. So you were just talking away, and I totally forgot. Um, I have been thinking. Um, this isn't, up until now, I have been like sharing all the links for everybody during my lives, and it's been my choice to do so. But um, I'm trying to I am wondering, if we can mm, change it a little, because or maybe this is just how my lives are different. I don't know, but when I go into other people's lives, it is like, don't you dare self promote. And I'm not, people don't need to self promote here. You know that basically everybody's get shared if they're in here, but and I don't know who. There is people out there who's like, the last, or maybe in the beginning, I don't know, where people can come in and say, "Hey, I have videos. I have a channel." In the end of the live or something. Um, and I don't know. I mean, you know, s sometimes sometimes I'm like, I wish more people. Does it make sense? I'm like, I want to help everybody grow. Um, and I know I'm just a little channel. I know that I don't have a lot of followers, so maybe that is easier for me, and I don't know why. And I know that, for instance, Shay, I guess maybe Shay is working still. I don't know. And this isn't an attack on anybody. That isn't it at all. But I know that if you have several hundred in your life, you can say, "Hey, everybody, just promote away." I am painfully aware of that. Um, but sometimes I wish that there would be more. I don't know, help promoting others. Um, but I don't know how we can do that. I have no idea how we would do that, and how I should do it here, because I like being uh, the one where come and say hi, and I will share your links. Um, so I would like to know what you are thinking. I mean, if Anthony is still here, and if Shay is still here, and Stephanie, I mean, what is your thoughts on this? I would love to know, because sometimes I'm confused, and I would really, I don't have the wish to be big in no time. But I would love to to grow, because why else would I be here? I don't intend on having 1,000 followers in a week. Of course, I don't do that. I would love to get to 250 right now, grow nice and steady. But how do I do that? How do I get my channel out there? Um, how can I grow my channel? That is basically, how can I get help to do that, and still, my mind is not a help right now. um, you mean, I understand. You see, if it's a huge life, like Shay and Stephanie and Randy and everybody, I understand. There are so many people. Hey, Lisette, welcome. Lisette, we're just talking about it right now. how I want my life. Oh, thank you, Angie. You know, right now my lives is my admins, my mods are sharing links away, like they'll share your link, they said. And I'm like, do I need to change that up to all the links being at the end of the live? Or do I not change it at all? That is an option as well. Hey, Cal. Uh, and then at the same time, I would love, if even that all channels, all the creators did more, to promote each other. But again, I know it's an issue. You can't do that if you're a big channel and you have 100 creators in your lives. I understand that you can't do that. I'm just like, how can we help each other? Um, Hi, Anna. It's been a while since I've seen you. I hope you're okay. Um, no, I'm happy with my lives, Francesca. I'm just, how can I help myself and help others? Does that make sense? Yeah, Francesca, I don't know, maybe it's because it isn't I don't have a billion canvases to show. I don't Thank you, Beta. Yes, Cal goes live in, I don't know, 15 minutes. Um so sometimes I'm like, is that the reason that my channel isn't growing? Because I don't have a bunch of small shop hauls to show? Is it that I don't have 15 new canvases to show? What can I do with the possibilities that I have? And I would love to know. What is your ideas? I'm happy you're okay, Anna. Uh, and yes, I think we should help each other, and maybe it's more a thing of the smaller channel helping each other out. Thank you, Kat. I mean, Angie, you grew pretty fast, um, which is amazing. I mean, I think it's amazing. I thank you, Dawn. But maybe it's just a matter of letting the things flow and see how it's happening. Yeah, maybe, but people who doesn't do sneak peeks still grow. But maybe it's because which is why I've been trying for a few weeks now, um, to open my diamond paintings. But I don't have enough paintings to do an unboxing every week. Um, and I would prefer to keep my canvases licensed. Uh, it is, Lisette, it is about how can I get my channel out there, but not, that I need to have 1,000 viewers in 5 minutes. That isn't it at all. I just feel like I've been around 200 now for a few weeks and I haven't gotten any new. And before that, I was around 180 for an enormously long time. And I'm like, how can I, get a steady, slow growth? I don't need to, like when I was in Shay's life, which was amazing. I'm so grateful. I think I've told her that a million times by now. She must be so tired of hearing it. I got almost 100 new subscribers during that live. I think I got around 80 new viewers from that, and which is amazing, and I love it. That is how I met a lot of you. Um, but to get a slow, steady growth, how do I do that? do I just keep on going like I'm doing now? I mean, or do I need to change something? What do you guys see and what do you think? I would love to know. Cindy, I'm not a content creator, so the only way I hear about some are when other channels are promoted by other creators. As a watcher, I appreciate when creators do promote others along with themselves. Thank you, Cindy. That means a lot to me. Cal, you only had 7 new subscribers in a year and a half? Wow. And that is what you had pulled away from YouTube? See, the thing is, I enjoy doing this. I This gives me something to do. I mean, you know that I'm at home on disability and I can't do a lot and I don't come out a lot either. I mean, my life is here. So this is a way for me to get friends, to get to know you people. You know, I talk to you here. I talk to some of you on Instagram and on Facebook. You know, we get to know each other, which is the way I get friends. Maybe you can do another live with another creator again to get the exposure. Yeah, maybe, Francesca. But that, they need to invite me. Yes, Carol, she is amazing with helping new channels. I mean, I don't know what I would have done without her. I mean, she's amazing. Uh, Lisette, I think doing what you love and do your own thing is what makes you stand out. Don't try to be like other channels. There are always more than enough small holes. Yeah, I think you're right, Lisette. I'm just, it's not vending. What's it called when you're shooting out ideas and other brainstorming? Yeah, you're right, Lisette. It is kind of a competition with myself. Does that make sense? To me, I love when I come in and see, oh, there's a new one. And it isn't because it's about the numbers, it's about the joy of seeing the number rise. Does that make sense at all? Yeah, well, Francesca, I think I did ask them what they think, but none of them have really answered. Maybe this is uncomfortable for them, and I'm sorry. Mm, exactly, Francesca. Lisette is also very, she does her thing, and it is amazing. I mean, I love watching her, do her thing as well, and it's great. I don't know. I mean, if I changed my channel name now, people would get confused. And I think that my name is also a part of what I'm doing. I talk about living with a rare disease, which wouldn't be that easy to do if I just made a Mia's diamond painting art channel. Then it would be, what I'm gonna do with diamond painting in this week and what. Maybe it's just my head that is messing around with me. I don't know. Sheila, in the beginning, it is really, really slow, and you just need to speak up and make videos. Is there a certain artist or a certain type of diamond painting style that you can focus on? Yeah, maybe. I mean, I do like the big paintings. I mean, it's okay, but talk to you later. Get something to eat. Thank you. Uh, The content have maybe changed since you started. What do you mean, Nina? It has changed. Thank you, Andy. Yes, exactly, Lisette. I shouldn't change the name because then people would get confused. I mean, I've seen that with other when they change their name and people like, who is this? Why? Exactly, Mia. That is me. Thank you. Yeah, no, Francesca, I'm not going to change the name. Oh, Rosie, I don't let the numbers get me down. I'm just like, I love seeing the numbers grow. Maybe it is a joy to me to open YouTube and see, oh, there's a new one. I wonder who it is. I hope that person will talk to me. I hope, uh, it is like getting a new friend. And I'm not good with people. I'm terrible with people. And that is a different story on its own. But, having friends here, it's, it's different. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm not, in the room with you. Yes, Rosie Francesca is on Instagram, but she hasn't really a lot of content there yet. Um, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't change anything. Yeah. Like zero content. Well, you'll get there, Francesca. You just need to open up your shop and then you'll get a lot of content. Maybe you could, begin slowly by taking some product photos, just coming soon. Coming soon. This is what I'll show to you. Maybe. I don't know. Thank you, Lisa. That means a lot to me. Thank you. I actually have a Facebook group, Rosie, but that is just about my rare disease. Um, I did throw in a lot of my videos in the beginning, but I didn't get a lot of views out of it, so I basically stopped. And then I just decided to go to YouTube because I couldn't focus on making a lot of videos for both. Yeah, you know, I consider you who is here my friends. Some of you I know better than others, but you're my friends. Oh no, Francesca. You need to kick that web developer in his behind. Maybe you need to do as you do in the building in the construction. If you're not done by this date, you will get a fine. But there's so many diamond painting groups by now, Rosie. Even I can't figure them all out. But it is a good idea. Um, exactly. There are so many Facebook groups for diamond painting, and there's so many events, and even I can't figure them all out. It is so confusing, and I would prefer just like the set is saying to use my energy here. I mean, if I began having a Facebook group and wanting to do events and this, I would have to give somewhere. And eventually, if I was, occupied with other projects, this would have to give. And I don't want that. I like this. Mm. Yeah, they're so beautiful, they said. And she also had the regular drill, a bag of regular drills. They look just as good. I mean, and it's so funny how Francesca, how you did the drills that matched the trays. Can't wait to get a diamond painting too. where I can use these. I mean, the colors are amazing, and I actually think, Francesca, that the quality of your drills is as high as the ones from Diamond Art Club and Jade, maybe. I don't know. They do. And I loved opening it. I don't know who it was who apparently was thinking that the yarn was from Francesca as well. And I'm like, oh, I need to go in and say, no, no, that is not it. I bought that. mm, Francesca, your shop will get there, but maybe it would be an idea to get just a few photos in there. It's okay, Francesca. It's just one person. Everybody else understood the difference, so it's okay. Yeah, there are really, really a lot of coding on them. The funny thing is, especially this purple one, even though there's a lot of coding, the AB shine on them is so subtle that it is really, you just see the shine. You don't see a lot of colors. And the same with this one. I mean, it's the funny with these two colors, they are really, they don't pop. Like, for instance, the 310s you got, Angie. And I need to see yours new video, Lisette, the one about what a unicorn is. No, Francesca, I mean, on your Instagram, you could put in pictures, you know? Just take some pictures of your drills and put in there, to sneak. Okay, that's okay, Francesca. You're absolutely right. You shouldn't be ruled by numbers. I just think it's fun. It makes me do a little dance, not in a way where it controls my channel. I'm just like, ooh, there's a new person. 1,500 photos, Francesca. Damn. Thank you, Anna. I am doing my thing. It's just, what should I change anything and how should I change it and not change anything? But yeah, I do like how this is doing. I love people coming in here and say, hey, please put up the link because that is what I do. Well, mostly I'm doing it in the kitchen, but that is just as good, Carol. And I'm going like, David, look, I just got new ones. And then I lose a few and like, oh, darn it. I was too boring. Oh, maybe why did they unsubscribe? That is also no. I mean, I don't cry when I lose subscribers. I know that it's natural, and I'm not everybody's cup of coffee. That is okay. But I'm like, oh, I wonder what made them unsubscribe. Did they did they expect something else? Was it a mistake? I'm way too curious to not care. Yeah, maybe, Carol. Wouldn't it be too long if I just added a diamond painting? I mean, if you go in and you read my description, it says that this is about knitting, diamond painting, and my cats and my life in general and triple fail. Wouldn't it be too long if I added Yes Life with KFS, a diamond painting? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it just needs to stay as it is. You do the happy dance too, Angie? Yeah, it is just. I like it. It's fun to to see him. I mean, I had my first. I've had my YouTube. In order to comment and like YouTube videos, you need to be subscribed to YouTube. So I was just looking today. It's about 8 months ago that I released my first Mia's Life with KFS video, the one where I'm talking about my life with triple fail syndrome. Thank you, Anthony. Oh my God, that means a lot to me. Thank you. Well, that really does mean a lot. Thank you, Anthony. And I totally lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, the channel 8 months ago. But if you go watch when my channel started, it says 2011, which is have I been on YouTube for almost 11 years? 12 years by now. Oh well, anyway. But before that, I just put in a few cat videos, so it doesn't really count in my mind. But it's been about 8 or 9 months since I put up that first video. So it's like, damn, I mean, 3 or 4 months and I've had this channel for a year. I mean, where did that year go? They said, you know what? I'll tell you guys a little secret. I became too obsessed with the numbers after I got monetized. I didn't want that anymore. So on January 1st, I demonetized my channel. I have noticed, Lisa, that I don't see any commercials on your channel anymore. But I don't do this to be monetized. I do it because I think it's fun. Um, yeah, but I understand how you can be obsessed with it. I mean, I I don't see myself as a person who would get totally obsessed with something. I've never been that before. Well, except for New Kids on the Block. I've been obsessed with them for 33 years. I just had to do math, and math isn't my thing. Yeah. Um, if I find a new channel, I love them. I try to do what I can as a subscriber and watch as much as I can. Always hit the like button and comment so they know I appreciate their work. Well, that is a good thing, Carol. I do the same. Anthony, I would imagine with some of the negativity and other things going on, more and more of us are looking for positivity and kind content like yours. Just keep doing you and people will find you. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, that is so kind. Thank you. That is why I love yours as well, Anthony. I love hearing about your life and Apollo's and watching your diamond painting. Sometimes I'm like, I would go crazy if I had that many lips, but just because I can't do it. But I love, telling about, oh, maybe I discard that one and I need to work more on that. And I'm like, oh my God, my head, but amazing that you can do it. And I love hearing about, you go skiing and go to the dog park and talking about your hair. And I'm like, I mean, your hair is supposed to be like that. It looks good. Yeah. And maybe it's because, I'm all the way over here in Denmark and I can't, I don't have the same opportunities. I need to get everything from around here, and that's different. So maybe that is also, I don't know. I do as you say and keep doing as I'm doing, and we'll have fun while we do it. Oh, thank you, Francesca. Yeah, drama. Oh my God, I'm done with the drama. Okay, can we just agree, everybody in here today? Let's be friends. No more drama. Okay, good. Pagecraft, hey, welcome. Thank you. Are you new here, or have I just not talked to you? Have I forgotten your name? But I'm happy you're here. So, a fellow Scandinavian, where are you from? And yes, Francesca Lisette has very loyal following. I'm watching her videos every week as they come out. My phone goes beep. Lisette is out with a new video. I'm like, yay. And I can't wait to see the new one she's going to work on. I did tag you, Lisette, and the person in Emeralds and Diamonds. Is that the name? Where a person finished that same diamond painting and it looks so good. Andy, you do this to meet new people and make friends. I don't care about the monetization. Yeah, me neither. 4 months till they come in. Rosie, what? Oh, did Nina have to go? Sorry, Nina, did you have to go? Thank you, Nina. Oh yeah, for the the pup. What's the name of them, Rosie? These little figurines that Rosie helped me buy. Yeah, the drama is hurting. Anthony is absolutely right. Uh, if you look at all the creators on this live, you're all positive energy people that are very kind. You're right, Francesca. I mean, most people are kind, and yes, they said it is about miscommunication and people. Oh, I need to watch how I'm saying this. Let's just say some people forget that we aren't children anymore. I mean, standing up for your friends is okay, but can we please have some common sense? I mean, in every aspect of diamond painting and YouTube channel and small shop hauls, every small shop has its customer base, okay? Some of them overlap, you know, but mostly every small shop has a customer base. I mean, people buy putty from different people. Sometimes they buy from several places, but usually you have a shop where you go to, right? So what does it matter that there are so many? Do you need to ask for permission? I mean, do I? Let's say that I decide to open a putty shop, okay? Do I need to ask for permission from everybody doing putty before I can do it? And it's the same with everybody. Does Francesca, I'm sorry that I'm using right now, but just follow me. Francesca is considering doing diamond paintings, okay? Does she need to go to every diamond painting company? Diamond Art Club, Prima Design, Munimate, Stephanie and Matt, Jade. Does she need to have permission from them? Or am I just out of it? I don't know. No more drama, okay? Pagecraft from Norway. That is amazing. I'm sorry I can't speak Norwegian with you, but we have. No, Linda isn't here. Linda, who is sometimes here, she lives in America, but she has family that came from Norway, so she's learning Norwegian. Funko Pops, that's the name. Thank you, Rosie. Poof, out of my head again. So yeah, we do have Linda who speaks. Well, she's learning Norwegian. Yes, Francesca, courtesy and respect. Yeah, sticking dots on glue. That is exactly it. I mean, it's. I can't even imagine. I've been trying to figure out in my head how do you do scented glue dots? I can't even. How? So don't worry, nobody's have to worry about me. I'm not going to do scented glue dots because I have no idea how you would do it. Oh, Morgana, you're 52 years old and I'm way beyond the drama. We all do this craft for relaxation and enjoyment and can really bring all that down. Yes. We're all grown adults here, aren't we? Exactly. Exactly. There are so many people. I mean, why shouldn't all the shop have enough customers? Francesca, you're 53? And ain't you're 50? See, I was basically thinking we were all the same age here, more or less. And Carol, you're 62? I'm sorry, am I the child here? Oh no, Morgana, you'll be 53 in June. I'll be 44 in September. Yeah, Lisette, I was just feeling the same. I'll be 44. And I'm like, wait, wait for me. Oh no. Dawn, you're 58? I would have never believed it. For 50s are the new 30s? Then how about the 40s? Is that the new 20s? Because I sometimes feel like, oh, that'd be cool if you would do that, Pagecraft. Yeah, I can read Norwegian, but I can't speak a word of it. David and I, my husband, we were in Norway. Wait, is that almost 4 years ago by now? It must have been. And, and whenever we went into a show, I visited Sutness Yarn, and I had to speak English with them because I didn't understand what they were saying to me. But I have like a gazillion Norwegian knitting books, and I understand them just fine because that's basically Danish with spelling mistakes. No, I'm not calling anybody old. I think you're all amazing. I am a baby. Okay, thank you, Morgana. Pagecraft, you're 33. Yes, you're the child. I'm sorry, but wait. Anthony, how old are you? I keep forgetting if you told me. Yeah, 35 plus, and we're all the same mindset. Rosie, what did you write about hate? Wait. I missed it. Okay. Oh, yeah, you bought, was it 4, Rosie? You bought 4 hates? Hey, Elizabeth, welcome. Yay. Elizabeth is here. Well, that's true too, Angie. Sometimes, when there isn't a lot of people, it is more personal. Yeah, that's true. Oh, Lisette wrote something and pulled it out. No, I didn't say that, Morgana. Old people are cool. I mean, I'm cool as well, and I'm old. Well, my head isn't, but mm, yeah. I mean, this time I chose this time slot because it's good for Europeans and it's good for Americans because there's a lot of the lives I can't join because I'm sleeping. I mean, I'm happy Elizabeth and Edward, their lives is at midnight here, and I'm going to bed around 2, so I can join their live. But if people go live after, I mean, that'd be 6 p.m. Eastern time. If they go live after that, I don't have a chance because I have to go to bed. You're not late, Elizabeth. You're here on the exact perfect time. What did you misspell? Wait, what? Oh, it's okay. Yeah. Your bag feels it is around 102, Carol. I am like, my head is around 15. My age is 43, and my body is around 98 or something like that. So it's like, hmm. How's Obi doing? Oh no, I'm sorry he has to go back to the vet. Yeah, exactly. Most Americans is like, okay, Sunday morning, I don't have to do a lot, so let's go watch my live. I was really thinking about it, what time would be perfect. So, yeah. I'm happy you could be here today. What time do you go to bed since you say it's early? I mean, if I go to bed early, I go to bed at around 1 a.m. That is really early for me. But then again, I don't get up until 10:30 a.m. Yeah. I really hope that Obi is getting better soon, Elizabeth. I really, really hope it. It isn't good when our little babies are doing bad. You're in bed by 8 p.m. Well, I mean, my back would be killing me if I went to bed that early. It's screaming at me even after, going to bed at around 3 and getting up at 10:30. It's still screaming at me. Oh, well, then that makes sense. You have to sleep. And I'm guessing if your child is very young, you have to wake up during the night as well. I don't have that issue. I mean, I just have cats, and they're not allowed in the bedroom because, we have to sleep when it's light outside. So we have a total dark room. That doesn't work with cats wanting to go in and out. So, yeah, no cats in the bedroom. We did that before, when David was working regular hours, daytime hours. It was like, yeah, the cats can be in there, but they kept waking me. I'm a light sleeper sometimes, other times nothing can wake me. But with the cats in there, I found out that I was, you know, I felt them even though I was sleeping. So if I was, trying to turn or they moved, I would turn to not trust them, which is a good thing. That's the same with mothers and babies. But it woke me up. So yeah. Yes, Morgana, those uplifting quotes have been amazing. I've been needing them this week. I have had a rough spot for several reasons, so they have been good. Carol, you got in the habit of staying up late after the kids all left home, and the hubby didn't get home from work until 2 a.m., so I stayed up to see him, which is basically what I'm doing. David is working, he leaves at 4 p.m. in the afternoon, and he gets home 2 or 3 a.m., so it's just to stay in the same day rhythm, you know? Francesca, she's posting them on her Instagram. They do help. It is on your personal Instagram, isn't it, Elizabeth? It isn't. No, it isn't. Well, Francesca, actually, they are my natural sleeping wakes time. If I just follow, what's natural for my body, it's actually what my body would do of its own. I start to get tired at around 2:30. So yeah. Rosie, their lives is Tuesdays at Oh, what's the time difference between you and me, Elizabeth? Because it is midnight between Tuesday and Wednesday here. So I'm not very. Are we 6 hours apart, Elizabeth, or is it more? I can't remember. I know it's midnight between Tuesday and Wednesday here. Yeah, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you, Elizabeth. I was thinking that we were 6 hours apart. I'm just sometimes I'm confusing myself because I'm trying to remember where everybody's from. And that is also Stephanie and Matt is also 6 hours behind, right? They're also Eastern. And then there's Mary, she's 7 hours. What about you, Angie? How many hours are you behind me? And then there's Berta, she's 10 hours behind, which is crazy. Yeah. 6 p.m. Eastern. You should go there, Rosie. It is so much fun. They do a lot of adults content, not in a bad way. They play the Cards for Humanity, and you have to be 18 to be there because they've tried to find the most adult answers, which is so funny. And I love it when, oh, Francesca, you'll get there. It's so funny. And, I don't think you're terrible with social media. It's just to do it, you know? And you need to jump in. That's what I've been doing. She's in a gorgeous secret location. Yeah, it's so beautiful where she lives. She was here earlier, but she had to go get something to eat. She only had coffee and nothing to eat, so that isn't good. You're south of Berta between Alaska and Washington. So are you 10 hours behind too? Or 9 hours? 10 hours, right? I don't know. Yeah, Canada is a big country as well. It is so weird for me to think because Denmark is so small. I mean, for us it is a huge deal if we have to drive 2 hours to visit somebody. That is like, phew, we have to do that, in the weekends. It has to be, you know, you can't just don't, nobody drives 2 hours just to have coffee. But in America, that is like we just go there, have coffee, and go home. I remember when my sister was over in Boston as an au pair, they drove 3 hours to New York, had coffee and dinner, and drove home. And I'm like, wait, what? Just like that? Yeah, yeah, just like that. I'm like, okay. It is 11:30, and it is 8:30 here p.m. So that is you're 9 hours behind me, Angie, and Berta is 10 hours. How far are you from Emmington? Isn't Emmington in the English speak? I don't know. Well, you're always behind and always late. Yeah, I think it would be better if because I would be able to watch everybody, and I don't do that. They do, Francesca. I think it's because for you it's normal. It's a 12-hour drive across the Rocky Mountains or a 2-hour flight. Yeah, Edmonton is where Bev is. Yeah, Edmonton is more east, right? You're in the same time zone as Seattle. Yeah, you're 9 hours behind. 12-hour drive would get me to the Southern California or up to Northern Ohio. Wow. If I drove 12 hours, I would be in Italy. I'm just saying. I would have been driving through 3 or 4 countries. Or I would be somewhere up in Norway and Sweden. But I would basically be in Italy for 12 hours drive. Maybe that's 15. I don't know. I would be very close to Italy. Yeah, exactly, Lisette. I could drive to your place in 12 hours. And I would still need to cross several countries to be there. I would love to come see you one day, Lisette. I would love to come and live at your inn. I would absolutely love it. It is, Elizabeth. I mean, I haven't been, we haven't driven south. We have been, when we visited Norway, we were taking the ferry up to Stavanger and then we drove down uh, from the coast of Norway and it was so beautiful. And then we visited France. You would be in Sweden in 12 hours? Cool. Carol, our oldest lived in Montreal and then moved to Edmonton before coming back to the States. Oh, that's cool. I would love Solisat. We just need to find someone who's willing to take care of 4 cats. How far is Lisette from Paris? Oh, yeah, Francesca. We need a B&B retreat at Lisette's. Diamond painting retreat at Lisette's B&B. That would be amazing. We need some retreats in Europe. We do. I wanted to go to a retreat as well. 4.5 hours by car south of Paris. Ooh, that is why you have it so hot down there. I'm like, Paris isn't that hot. Hmm. Eventually. Usually, when we've been on holidays, we've been in Turkey because it's nice and warm and my body loves it. I don't have a lot of pain. Yes, diamond painting meet at Lisette's. That would be amazing. What's the general area in France? You're not in Provence then. You're in the southwest of France, 2 hours north of. Oh, 2 hours north of Toulouse. Okay, I know what that is. Anywhere I go in Colorado is a drive. Most things are spread out. Apollo's Duck Park. Oh my God, it's 24 kilometers from the Burrs, and I go every other day. 24 kilometers. Oh my God. We have a dog park just a few kilometers away, and we have another one in Middelfart, which is about 10 kilometers away. And I bet they have one in Weile, which is also about 10 kilometers away. It is so crazy, Anthony. Dordogne. I want to go to America one day. I would love to go one day. How far is Anthony from Aurora? I'm probably saying that wrong, but to me, Aurora is a name, a girl's name. Your granddaughter lives there, Carol. Oh, that's cool. Yes, Elizabeth, we have Anthony in here. He's doing chores. Well, he was when we began anyway. I don't know what he's doing now. But I mean, wasn't it? Does any of you know when Mary would go live? I didn't see anything before my live. So has she decided when? Do we know anything? Mary? No, nothing yet. You know it's close to Denver because she works at the Denver airport. Oh, cool. No, Elizabeth, she wants to do a packing live where she packs orders. She wanted to do that today. Well, Rosie, you're welcome. I would love to have visitors. Hey, crafty Chef Diamond. You just came home from church? Well, welcome. How was church today? Aurora is 48 kilometers of 26 miles from me. Well, that's cool. Cindy, you haven't seen any notice yet from Mary. Kind of excited to see a packing orders live. Yay! Well, I haven't seen anything either. Welcome, crafty Chef Diamond. I'm happy you're here. Yeah, Norway is beautiful as well, Rosie. If you want to see mountains, go to Norway and Sweden. If you want to see flat, go to Denmark. Well, I guess you have mountains in France as well, don't you, Lizette? Oh, she talks about some of the same trails as Anthony? But maybe they just drive. I mean, for you, I guess 48 kilometers isn't that long. I mean, 50 kilometers, that would bring us to David's cousin, I think. Maybe not even that far. Yeah, 50 kilometers isn't very far. Oh, yeah, the Alps and the Pyrenees. I've totally forgot. The bike riding and up in the Pyrenees. Do you live close to them, Lisette? I would wish we had more mountains in Denmark. I love mountains. You have mountains, Rosie? Well, we don't have any mountains. We just have flat land and a few little hills, but not very many. It is, Francesca. Most of Europe is beautiful when you drive through it. I mean, north, the northern part of Germany is also very flat. And then as you get south, it gets mountainy as well. So it's basically a part of it is just flat from when we had the ice times. It was just crushed. So, yeah. You don't have mountains, Carol, in Illinois? Yeah, flattened hills, small hills. I mean, the highest point in Denmark, you can just walk up without ever even losing your breath. No problem, crafty Chef Diamond. You don't do so good with the mountains, Elizabeth? Oh, I love them. When we were in Norway, it was in May, and some of those mountains still had snow on the top. I was like, yeah, and in Denmark we have 20 degrees or something like that. I mean, how do they still have snow? Cynthia, your part of Texas is flat, but you do have hill country. Yeah. But Texas is warm. Denmark isn't. I mean, if we have a really, really hot summer, we have around 30, 35 degrees Celsius. I mean, I can't even remember if we have had warmer summers than around 35. No, I don't think we had. You're already dreading it, Elizabeth, heading to the top of a mountain in Tennessee the first week of March. I just close my eyes on the drive up to the cabin. I will love it. The only thing is when we get higher up, my ears pop. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Elizabeth. Don't you have these bracelets that kids use as well for car sickness? You just need to have them on for about an hour before you drive, and they help against any motion sickness, car sickness, and airplane sickness. So, yeah. Oh, people have been here more than an hour and a half by now. Do you want me to keep going? I don't have any plans. You're fine when you get up there looking out. It's just the small windy roads up to the. Ooh. Yeah. We went, and this was down. This was. There is a place in Norway that is very famous. It's called the Priestess Chair, Preikestolen. This is where the priest go up and he holds his speeches. And it's very famous and people go there. We didn't go there because it is quite a hike from where you can park and my bag. Yeah, okay. But we could drive, in from at a very, very, very small road at the bottom. So we could, you know. Oh no, can you still hear me? I've just got some connection problem. Well, the road was so narrow that you couldn't even get two cars to drive past each other. And I was like, I'm scared of dying here. Oh, you get car sick too? You need to look at these bracelets. Yeah, I know it froze. I don't know why. My internet is going full speed. Oh, yeah, that is an important question. If it's the motion sickness or the altitude and thin air, that is both. Okay. Hey, Linda. Linda, we have a girl, a woman in here from Norway, and we were just talking about you. But yay, happy took you for brunch. That is amazing. Roads like that in Europe are very scary. That one was. Oh, you've been to Pakistan? That is amazing. No, it isn't for beginners. You were sore for days. I would love to go there because I've seen a lot of knitting friends go there and they just sit there and knit. And I'm like, I want to go. Oh, Elizabeth, do you have Edward nearby? Dramamine for the next Dramamine. Is that a medication, Francesca? And Berta is back. Yeah, we're just hanging out, Berta. Well, then you need to show him the replay. Look, it is getting longer and longer and longer and longer. This is Edward's scarf. I'm just knitting away whenever David and I are watching a movie or something. But it's getting there. Yeah. Okay, I'm keeping it on then. Yes, Gryffindor colors. That is what Edward likes. That's okay, Cindy. Have a good day. You're getting ready for Super Bowl party. That is amazing. That is important. I hope your team wins. And have a great week. Thank you, Rosie. You're taking knitting classes on Friday. That is amazing. Thank you, Edward. Look, it is coming along. Did you find out if you had any more of that pen that I liked, Elizabeth? Yes, please check out Enabler's Outpost. They have a lot of amazing, amazing pens, which is what Edward and I are doing. We are doing a trade. I get a Enabler's Outpost pen, and I'm knitting him the scarf, and I can't wait. I can't wait. I mean, I've been following Elizabeth and Edward for, oh dear, about a year by now. And I've been dreaming about one of their pens ever since then. But in the beginning, they made very thick pens. And I'm not very good at thick pens. I love thinner pens. Yeah, I know you do, Elizabeth. And I love being able to knit for friends. I love doing that. Carol, you love your Enablers Outpost pens? Oh, you like the thin ones as well? Yay. I mean, I think this one is a medium. It's a medium pen. And it is okay for a while, but I do prefer some of my thinner pens. Usually I hold it here where it's thin. So, yeah. Thank you, Beta. What did you write, Angie, that you... I thought Cindy was leaving. Okay. Anthony, you talked to Mary, and I don't think she's going live. She has someone helping her with the packing today, and they aren't keen on being. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, she can always do a packing live, and she does need the help. She had a really, really, really busy week and didn't get a lot of sleep, so I understand that she had help. It is okay, Elizabeth, but maybe we could just take a look at some of them. The colors. Sometimes you just see a pen and go, "Ooh, that one is beautiful." I found out that I like these, which is, I don't know, it's kind of like a shiny resin, like pearlescent resin. Is that a word? I don't know. Yeah, packing videos are amazing. Oh, yesterday in Mary's live, I was talking about how for some reason PayPal wouldn't let me buy trays from, what's the name? Darn it, what's the name again? This company. Jamie and Nicole. Um, Nicole trays, what they called? Bella de Nicole. Yes, sorry. Thank you for helping me out. So I have been trying all week to get one of their trays because I want to try the little ones. Everybody is talking so much about the smaller trays. So I was like, okay, I like this week's colors. But no matter how many times I tried, I couldn't get past PayPal. I am making up words very often, Berta. Pearlescent pigments, they're so beautiful. Um Pearlescent. Berta is teasing me. She's allowed, it's Berta. I need to stop peeking at your pens. I have not gotten the one yet, and now I already want more. Oh well, but yesterday evening, just before that, Nicole and Jamie went live, I succeeded. I just had to write to Mary that I had issues, and then poof, it went through. But I actually really love these pearlescent resins, I found out. And then I like, yeah, I like a lot of things. Do you want to see my diamond painting? How close I am to being done, and I get to start these beauties? It is beautiful. This is from the Norse Alchemist. and I just had to have it. I saw the colors and I'm like, I need this in my life. It is, different shades of purple and then this pearlescent white down here. It is so beautiful. It is one of the most beautiful pens that I have. They are right. They do sales every now and then, so you just need to look out for the sales. Look, it is almost done. Ta-da! Take a look at all these ABs all over the place. And look at the draglings. I'm a little bit sad that there isn't even one AB in these draglings, but it's okay. And I didn't have any green ABs. Yay, almost there. Anthony, the pen I've been using most now is your thick pen from Enablers. Isn't that amazing? I know a lot of people who prefer the thicker pens, but I even have a doctor tell me I have short fingers. I have little hands and short fingers. So maybe that is why I can't do thick pens, because my fingers are short. And I didn't get to ask the doctor what he meant by me having shorter fingers than normal. I'm like, what does that mean? I mean, they work. I can grab things. Oh no. That is totally blinked out, Francesca. I mean, do you remember telling you how many of the blue ABs? Look at this. There's almost none left. And I had them up to here. And there's really nothing left. I have not, Elizabeth. I am thinking about taking the rest of February off to knit an Edward scarf and begin on the sweaters for Berta's dogs. And then I'll be doing a Harry Potter, one of the Harry Potter ones, maybe the little Dobby, in the beginning of March for Mermaids and Magic. And then I'll begin on Hazel's World for the Dakota-thon. See, that is amazing, Anthony, that it helps you from cramping up. Yeah, it's amazing. You have several Bellatrays and they're very nice, Carol. But you haven't had a Unimate yet. I got this one from Mary because I didn't have one. And I really like it. I still need to get used to both this size and these little Munimates. And then Berta gave me this cat-proof tray that they are so much smaller than the big Munimate ones. For a very, very long time, this was the tray that I used. Well, yeah. So that I could pour in a gazillion drills. And I had no issues at all. But with these little ones, I can't pour in that many. Yeah, exactly, Elizabeth. You just get lucky with the Munimates. Yes, doggy sweaters, Elizabeth. Where did I put the book? Oh, I mean, Anthony, I can't offer to make you one for Apollo because he's just too big. But I can make him a little. What's the called the ones the doggies have? It is something like this. It won't be like this one, Elizabeth. I will make it in Berta's colors and make a different pattern. But this is what it's basically gonna look like. Yeah, it's okay, Francesca. Thank you, everybody. I gotta open up some resin, so I'll be away from chat. It's okay, Elizabeth. I hope you at least got to see the doggy sweaters. Have a good Sunday and give Edward my best. Carol, you have plenty of trays. I am just on a mission at Munimate. Oh, you'll get it eventually, Carol. You will. Uh, you have some that Laura and Anxiety Art Adventures sent me, so I know Muni. Oh, so you have Muni trays, just not ones that you bought yourself? Bandana, that is it. I can do that if you want, Anthony. I can make him a bandana. Do I have some in here? I have seen them other places. I mean, some of these doggy sweaters are just weird. Do they have a bandana? Thank you. You want more, Angie? I still try to learn how to pour um in little batches. I would love to do that, Anthony. I would love to do that. I just need. Oh, well, these are a little weird, but I'm pretty sure the colors are weird, but they have little bandanas here. These just look weird somehow. I have found other patterns elsewhere that looks amazing. Yeah, no. He likes accessories. Oh my god, Anthony, I love that. And with when he's white or yellowish, he can do a lot of colors. Hmm. We need to talk about that, Anthony. Linda, you had a doggy coat with a pocket once, and I always laughed like, why does the dog need pockets to carry its own poop baggies? Maybe, I don't know. Or for Tweedos. Carol, you have two small dogs, and they hate when I put sweaters on them. They just stand there and won't move. That's the same when you put a gurney on. If you take a cat out to walk them outside, and when you put the leash on them, you just go dunk. Yeah, you'll get them one day. This is so funny. The Oscar our Bengal, when we first gave him the leash on, he just like he backed, and then he just dunk, fell on his side, and he was like, I'm not having this. I'm not having this. It was so funny. And then he found out, when he was on the leash, he got outside and he was like, he ran to the door whenever I found it. And he just screamed his little head off and was like, You're too slow. You're too slow. Let me get out. You love the doggy videos online of dogs and shoes? I mean, they're okay for winter. You can get these little shoes for doggies in the winter so they don't freeze because if it's very cold, you will ruin their paws if it's too cold. They can actually freeze so that you have to amputate. So that is why some of the doggies need boots. But just for a regular day, they don't need boots and they don't need shoes. Uh, yeah, they are hilarious. You tried little socks once and you just hated them. Oh, poor doggies. Rosie, you have a 6-month old Siberian Husky, and she has a very warm coat of her own. Yeah, she'll never need the boots because she had the fur between her toes. I imagine, Anthony, that Apollo does too. He has a lot of furs on his feet, so he doesn't need boots. because he's basically made for the snow. Andy, your Maltese begs to wear sweaters. He actually gets excited for doggy clothes. It's so funny. I mean, over here, you just put them on the little doggies with no wool so that if you don't put clothes on them, they will freeze to death. But other than that, it is like the crazy Americans, or the crazy Asians. It's like, no, 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 that is just weird. But actually, it's getting more and more normal. But if you had asked any Danish dog owner like 10 years ago, they would have said, yeah, no. Yeah, we want to see the puppy, Rosie. Can you send it on Instagram? A picture? I will show people. We want to see the puppy. Uh, I can show you pictures from yesterday evening. I got out, and this was the view from my door. I mean, fast Palle, and then there's uh, Flags, and then Spug at the end. It was so cute. Here you have the two black ones. I mean, Spock is so hard to catch on camera because he's all black. Oh, you've seen it on Facebook? Oh, I need to see. Maybe I can find him on Facebook. Rosita. There. Can I show him, Rosie? Oh, it's adorable. Anthony, look. That is Rosie's baby. That is so adorable. The little baby. Well, he isn't exactly a baby, but that is such a cute little pupper. That is so cute. I love being friends with you on Facebook. I mean, that just gives a different perspective, I think. I get to know you even better when I'm friends with you on Facebook. So yeah, that is why that my Facebook is on the most of my descriptions, because I like I like being friends with you people. So, but anyway, I've been on here yabbering with you people for 2 hours, and you call all dog puppies? It's like when all my cats are my babies. They're my babies. So yeah, I need to get out of here for today, and you need to go to the bathroom and I don't know what before Shay goes live a little later. Yeah, yeah, Carol, we love Apollo. You just watch Anthony's videos for the dog. Just kidding. Yeah, but most people go there for Apollo. I mean, admit it. We love Apollo. Everybody loves Apollo. If I had more cat videos, you would come for those as well, I'm pretty sure. So, anyway, I hope you will be back next Sunday. Office. Yes, office breaks and food breaks and stretch your legs breaks. Everything breaks. And Anthony can get Apollo out in the garden for pee break. Kilani, that is a beautiful name, Rosie. Yeah, I will see you all in Shay's live later, maybe. And I'm so happy you're all here. It's amazing to have you here. So yeah, thank you and have a great week. And I love you all. Bye. See you.